Hi, in this video I would like to explain how the performance of three-phase induction motor can be identified. By conducting no-load test, blocked rotor test and load test on three-phase induction motor, the performance of the particular machine can be obtained. By using no-load and blocked rotor test, the magnetization and leakage impedance parameters of induction machine can be estimated. And to obtain performance characteristics of three-phase induction motor, the load test can be done. This is the circuit diagram for no load and blocked rotor test. The procedure for no load test is apply the rated voltage of three-phase induction motor, which is nothing but 415 volts, by using three-phase auto transformer, and make sure that no load has to be connected to the three-phase induction machine, and observe the ammeter reading, voltmeter reading and wattmeter reading. This is no load test. When comes to the blocked rotor test, block the rotor by using particular setup and make sure the speed must be 0 and slowly increase the voltage and observe the current value, which is rated current value. The rated current is 2.2 ampere, and ensure that current should not be more than 2.2 ampere, which is nothing but rated ampere, and observe the voltmeter value as well as wattmeter value. In this position the rotor is blocked, that's why it is called a blocked rotor test. So by using these two tests, the magnetization and leakage impedance parameters of induction motor can be obtained. This is the practical connection. Here the AC motor is nothing but induction motor, three-phase induction motor, and the current as well as power can be measured by using wattmeter as well as ammeter. This multimeter shows the input current of three-phase induction motor. By using this three-phase auto transformer, here we are applying the three-phase variable voltage to the induction motor. This is the three-phase induction motor. Power rating is 1 kilowatt and the current rating is 2.2 ampere. Voltage is 415 volt. Rated speed is 1440 rpm. While conducting no load test, the rotor motion should be free and we should not connect this rod. When conducting blocked rotor test, now we need to insert this rod in the particular slot so that the rotor cannot be rotated. Start. Let us start the experiment. So here I made the connections for conducting the no load test of induction motor. So by using three-phase auto transformer, slowly I will increase the voltage. And observe the speed of induction motor. For very lesser value of 50 volt, the machine will not start, but after 60 to 70 or 80 volts, the machine will start. You may observe the RPM meter. Observe the RPM meter value, it is 1500. The speed is increasing and the voltage is 98 volts only. I need to go up to 415 volts, and the respected induction motor current is 1.2 ampere. So now I will increase the voltage. Observe the voltmeter value, RPM value. So observe the voltmeter value. Here I need to apply the voltage to 415 volts. Yes, I applied the rated voltage 411 and the rated speed is 1500 rpm. The motor no load power is 138 watts. It is kW wattmeter, so the value is 0.136 means 136 watts. And the no load current, here you can observe the value. The no load current is 0.36 ampere. So in this position the machine is running with rated speed and the voltage is 415, power rating is 136 watts, current rating is 36.36 ampere. Okay, with this note down the no load voltage, no load current and no load power and reduce the auto transformer to 0 and shut down the supply. Switch off the power supply. To conduct the block rotor test, connect the iron rod in the slot which has been given for conducting the block rotor test, so that when the machine has been given the power supply, the rotor cannot be run, it is in blocked state. In block rotor test, slowly increase the voltage by using the 3-phase alternator and make sure the current must be rated current. Rated current of induction motor is 2.2 ampere. So the current which is passing through the machine must be rated value, which is 2.2 ampere. At that condition, observe the voltage of induction motor and power of induction motor. Let us start the experiment. Observe the ammeter. I am slowly increasing the voltage. Observe the ammeter value carefully, and your ammeter value should not be more than the rated value. Here the rated current is 2.2 ampere. So by using the 3-phase auto transformer, here I am setting the value as 2.2, which is nothing but rated value. So observe the ammeter value. So carefully increase the value. So now the current is 2.2 ampere. At this position, observe the no load voltage, block rotor voltage. Block rotor voltage is 167 and the respected power value is 458 watts. This is no load power, no load voltage and no load block rotor current. This is short circuit test. So this is short circuited circuit voltage, short circuit current and short circuited power value. So in this way we can do the experiment. Now reduce the auto transformer voltage to 0 and switch off the power supply. Now let us discuss about load test on 3-phase induction motor. So for 3-phase induction motor, here 3-phase power supply has been given and the voltmeter, ammeter gives the respected values and wattmeter gives the respected power consumption by the induction motor. Here for conducting the load test on induction motor, here we have set up like by using mechanical coupling. Here we are connecting the generator, DC generator across the 3-phase induction motor. Here 3-phase induction motor acts as prime mover and the generator, DC generator will connect the load across the DC generator. When the load on the generator increases by increasing the resistive load, that indicates the load on induction motor is increases. So in our lab we have set up in this manner. In order to add the load on induction motor, we are connecting the generator and the generator is connected across the load, which is nothing but resistive load. As the resistive load increases, the load on generator increases. As the load on generator increases, it means the load on induction motor is also increases. In this way we can do the load test on 3-phase induction motor, and we'll do the experiment up to rated current of induction motor. Rated current is 2.2 ampere. So we'll increase the resistive load in such a manner that the load on induction motor reaches the 2.2 ampere. So we'll do the experiment in stepwise. By conducting this load test, the torque and output power, input power, efficiency, input power factor, slip of the machine can be obtained, and the performance characteristics among efficiency versus output power, torque versus output power, line current versus output power, power factor versus output power. So such type of characteristics can be obtained by conducting the load test. So for conducting the load test on induction motor, first of all turn on the 3-phase power supply and increase the voltage up to 415 and run the machine at rated speed. So here by using 3-phase auto transformer, I am applying the voltage to 415. Look at the ammeter, look at the RPM meter. The speed is increasing. So look at the voltmeter. The value is 415, which is nothing but rated value, and the multimeter value. This is no load current 0.36 ampere. Now there is no load on the machine. So in order to apply the load on the induction motor, give excitation to the DC generator, which is in mechanical coupling with the induction motor. So here I am giving the excitation to the DC generator. Now the excitation is 0. You may observe the residual voltage for 14 volts. This is the residual voltage of DC generator, and I have given excitation now. So slowly increase the excitation and build up the voltage across the generator. Look at the generator voltage. The generator voltage is increasing. Make sure the generator should generate the rated voltage. So I have given full excitation. You may observe this is excitation current 0.86 ampere, which is nothing but rated value, and DC generator is giving rated voltage 217 volts. This is the induction motor input voltage. So at this point the induction motor is drawing the power of 215 watts, and the no load current is 0.41 ampere. Now the value slightly has increased. Why? Because the generator has connected in mechanical coupling and the generator has increased the voltage to rated value. Now apply the load on generator by using this load box. As I am increasing the current on the generator current will increase. Parallelly, induction motor current will increase. Increase the load up to the rated current of induction motor. Rated current of induction motor is 2.2 ampere. So slowly I am increasing the resistive load. So when I increase the load, observe the generator load current. Now the generator current is 0.69 ampere. You may observe the reduction in speed. As the load increases on induction motor, the speed has reduced, and you may observe the change in current. The induction motor current previously it was 0.4 ampere, now it is 0.58 ampere. So now I am increasing one more load. Observe the ammeter value when I change the load position. Observe the ammeter value. It is 0.58 ampere, but when I increase the load, look at the load also. See, the value has raised to 0.78 ampere, and you may observe the reduction in speed. I have increased the load on induction motor, so the reduction in speed you may observe. Previously it was 1480 something, but now it is 1459. And this is the generator current, and that is induction motor power rating. Previously it was some 300, but now it is 500. So it indicates that the induction motor is having more load on it. And you may observe the voltmeter value. It is almost same. Why? Because it is connected to the grid, so it is almost same. Now parallelly observe the ammeter value. I will increase one more load. Now the current is 1 ampere on the induction motor. You may observe the speed of the induction motor. Speed has reduced still. Previously it was 1450 something, but now it is 1440. And this is the generator current. Previously it was 1.6 ampere, now it is 2 ampere. And the induction motor power value, previously it was 500, but now it is 700 something. So but the load current on induction motor is 1 ampere only. So now I will increase one more load. So I have added one more load. The current is 1.2 ampere. I am going to add one more load. The current value is 1.4 ampere. You may observe the speed 1395 rpm. Previously it was 1500, but now it is 1396. And the load on induction DC generator is 3 ampere. You may observe the power of induction motor, it is 1 kW. It is almost drawing full rated power. The rated power of induction motor is 1 kW. It is drawing full. So here I don't have possibility to increase more load. So if I increase more load, obviously the current will reach 2 ampere. In this way, the load test on induction motor can be done by adding load on DC generator.